play this?
It's just that. Yeah. So this is me on the piano. And then I just put it through software and make it sound like this. But yeah, I love the keys, bro. It's almost like when you're not trying, you just, like, that's magic to me. And then I added this, like, pad underneath it, another pad. That was a little higher, twinkly, haunted. This sounded haunted to me. It was like a haunted layer. And then here's another. Here's pianos. Right? And all that builds up into the, space for the kick. I've been making beats actually since I was like 13. I got this synthesizer for Christmas and you could layer up to 8 tracks on there, so I don't know, I thought that was super sick. But I would spend hours just up in my room trying to make some garbage, but trying to get it to sound good. When I graduated college is when I really started taking it more seriously. Production work, I love this shit, man. I love, like, the beginning of a project for me is always the most fun because I get to be the most creative, I think. Well, actually, I started as a rapper. When we started shooting at first, predominantly rap. In college, I dropped a whole tape that was rap, and I think that was no fun for anybody. I think my voice and, like, just, I don't know, sort of my influences, pop made a lot more sense. I think I fit that lane a lot better, and I'm more comfortable there too. Vocals is a whole other process because that also has to be perfect. Like vocals, you gotta be emotional, you have to have conviction, and I think you have to have tone and pitch. Yeah, and personality, like all the different flourishes, everything that you don't think about that professional singers like Khalid, I love, Justin Bieber, love his nuances and like how detailed and how careful he is with recording. I'm trying to take a page out of their books. I think for some people it comes effortlessly, I'm not one of those people. That has been probably one of the most challenging parts, and it's also challenging because I think I made it through a lot of my life by compartmentalizing things that were hard for me to deal with. And to make the best music that you can, you have to do the exact opposite. So I think for me, that's one of the biggest challenges when it comes to recording is just being comfortable with, I guess, existing in a vulnerable space, right? Like, I was so happy when I did this song. This is the first time that my vocal, I've really been like, I had no inhibitions on the song. Like every part, I was like, this sounds fucking good. I can do this. This has been in the works. I wrote this song maybe like a year ago, but I only got it up to par from a production standpoint maybe like 3 weeks ago. I have one more fucking line to record in the vocal that I can't get right, but maybe I'll get it today, who knows? Maybe you're a good luck charm. You can't be the reason I'm okay. It's like glitching out because it's too many tracks. That's it. If I was actually recording, bro, this shirt would be off. I like never record with shit on. That's like the funniest thing about it. It's like I get hot because I go for a little bit and I'm like active and doing shit, you know?
I feel that.
You can't be the reason and that's okay. Like, bro, I might actually use that. I know you can't be the reason, but I tell you, and that's okay. I think being vulnerable is how you grow as an artist, but it's also like what connects with people. People can tell when you're bullshitting, and I would never put out a track that I thought, oh, I didn't give this 100%, or oh, I wasn't really feeling this emotion. Can't be the reason, that's okay. Like,
That was one, bro.
so sick.
That was the fucking one,
For some reason, I'm just like, sometimes I get a feeling like, yo, now hit it. I think I was reading this book and it said, oh, if you can make enough money to like support yourself off of doing what you love, that is success. So I think on one side of my brain, I'm like, okay, sick. Like if I can, as long as I can get by doing stuff like this, because I truly like find fulfillment and I love this shit. Like I wouldn't I've tried other things. I don't want to be doing anything else. On the other side, there's a part of me that's never going to be satisfied. Whether that's with any skill of mine or any, milestone that I reach, I think I'm always pushing towards that next thing. So I think going back to your question, like, it's cool to look back and see how far you've come, but I don't do that really. I'm always like, oh, I need to be better at this or this. Or like, how can I sound like that? Or like give a show that pops off like this guy or this woman, And I think that's always what drives me to the next step.